Welcome to AlteX Academy. I'm Yifei.
And I'm Jay.
In the last video, we discussed the need for the SFOC. We also emphasized on what does it take to be a successful UAV operator.
So that's to be efficient, to be safe, and to deliver results.
Exactly. Now today we want to discuss how to achieve those goals. And just so happens, it's also 3 steps. We have equipment, operator, and workflow.
Equipment. Are we going back to reading the instruction manual?
Actually, equipment is about 2 sections. We have airworthiness and continuing airworthiness.
Now that sounds pretty official. Who's responsible for that? Is that Transport Canada?
For traditional manned aviation, it is Transport Canada. Currently for UAV, it's actually the manufacturer coming in to say, why is this drone fitted for the operation?
So it's the manufacturer's responsibility then?
For airworthiness, yes. For continuing airworthiness, it's actually us, the operator's responsibility.
So that means we're responsible for checking the battery, checking the propeller, and making sure there's no physical damage on the drone then.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just a set of basic handling, maintenance, and repairs procedures similar to maintaining your car. So airworthiness and continuing airworthiness make up our equipment section. Now we also have the operators.
That's pretty self-explanatory. Isn't that just us?
Actually, it's pretty well defined. We have 5 requirements, starting with age, 18 and over, and medical.
So does that mean I need a physician's note?
Actually, medical is a self-declaration form, similar to the requirements of a driver's license.
So I need to be able to see, and I'm assuming no drinking and flying then.
Exactly. In addition to age and medical, we also have knowledge requirements. Currently, knowledge can be achieved through a UAV pilot ground school or self-learning.
So taking a course is not mandatory then?
No, it's not. Most people prefer to take a course because it shortens the learning curve. Transport Canada has an official document outlining the knowledge requirement, and it's quite a bit of information. We have airspace classification, we have air law, meteorology, navigation, radio communication, and even more.
That sounds really intimidating.
Well, that's what training courses are for. In addition to knowledge, now we also have the experience requirements. And experience comes down to individual pilots' flight hours. Lastly, we have skill set. Skill set is about the UAV application. For example, we have survey, inspection, or filming, which is no longer just about flying. You also need the knowledge and the experience from that specific industry.
Okay, so we need 5 things for operators. Age, medical, knowledge, experience, and skill set.
Those are the 5 requirements that make up our operator section.
So that just leaves us with workflow then.
Workflow is the one that doesn't have specific requirements. Really comes down to how we want to run our operations. Some common elements include locations, using checklists, having emergency contingency procedures, and flight operations manual. Just imagine if you're laying down a single operation on paper, what would the steps be?
It just seems like a lot of work though.
Well, no one said it was going to be easy. Keep in mind, don't look at the requirements from Transport Canada's perspective. Look at them from us as the operators. What do we want? We want to know what we're operating, who's operating, and how to operate.
So I guess training is a good place to start then.
Well, that's what we're here for. We have ground school, flight school, as well as post-training support for SFOCs. Now, when we come back, we'll discuss the various training options.